Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Level 18. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Oh, dude. Level 18. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 level 18. Oh, dude. 4 strength, 4 stam, belt. 4 strength, 4 stam, belt. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Oh, dude. Level 18. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 level 18. Oh, dude. 4 strength, 4 stam, belt. 4 strength, 4 stam, belt. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Oh, dude. Level 18. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Level 18. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Oh, dude. Level 18. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Level 18. Oh, dude. 4 strength, 4 stam, belt. 4 strength, 4 stam, belt. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Oh, dude. Level 18. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Level 18. Oh, dude. 4 strength, 4 stam, belt. 4 strength, 4 stam, belt. Belt, leather belt, leather belt, 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 belt. Oh, dude. Level 18. Belt, leather belt.
Something else.
I'm just daydreaming about taking a huge dump and getting up to piss on the dump, cut the dump in half. I got a strong stream, this dump don't stand a chance. When I'm done, I give it a flush, say a prayer and pull up my pants. Mama taught me to hold my head up high, to never back down, to reach for the sky. With a heart full of piss and an ass full of shit, the lessons continue to give. Oh, Mama, I'll always hold you near when I'm just daydreaming about taking a huge dump and getting up to piss on the dump, to cut the dump in half. I got a strong streak, this dump don't stand a chance. When I'm done, I give it a flush, say a prayer and pull up my pants. Mama, I see your face in every dump I piss through.
Domain expansion, immaculate crack rock.
Hello. 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 Hi. Hi, say hi to me. Say hi to me. Chat, say hi to me.
Konnichiwa, you little jit.
Shit, I keep forgetting to fucking
you
edit
little
that.
Jit.
Okay. Okay. Note. Note board. Edit. Down. Fucking video. With M.
Konnichiwa, bud, what's up?
Saying hi to you. / replace Dracula with it.
I hate you. I hate
Worth
the
it? No,
air that
with
you
it.
breathe.
Worth it? No, with it.
I
Worth
hate the
it? No,
fact
with
that
it.
you're even living. You make me
Oh, fudge, you shut the
sick.
hell up. No one cares.
You should not be alive. You should not breathe the same air I breathe. You are scum. You are below me.
You know what I say to that? Asian. I've only uninstalled that one because it's clunky and it just not vibe with me. Although the humor was in there and it made me chuckle twice. It only made me chuckle twice, and I did watch the video too. It's very a 2016 game that was riding high on 2013 humor. I just can't. I can't, man. I can't. It grinds at my soul. You also did uninstall Home Alone. Yeah, but that was an intentional piece of shit game that I played. And I played the hell out of it that night. So you can't yell at me all that.
Looky boy 45, looky boy 45, looky boy 45.
But the radio sounds good. Okay, hi everyone. Hello, Harupi, and congrats on first. Hello, injuries. I will get it at some point. Hi, Tilted. Haru, thank you for the 7 FOMO streak. There's a fucking weird elf outside. Squish it with a rock. Hi, Fudgy. Hi, Glail. Glail, feel better. Go to bed. Go drink soup and then go to bed. Helen down. Hi, Benny. Hi, Sun. Hi, Ghost of Piz, please. Yeah, hello, Garfsun and Miku. Hello, Asian. Hello, Seth. I think that's everything. I think that's everyone. If I didn't say hi to you, just yell at me. I ain't yelling. I just want to go for 3 for 3. Fair and understandable. Now, what the fuck is this? Devil Pack Warlock employee training video, 7 minutes 6 seconds from November 14th of 2020. I'll put it in the list, but if I don't get to it, I'll play it tomorrow. Alright, so here's how this week's going. My work fucked me hard, because for some reason the upper managers are all getting their panties in a twist. The DMC microtransactions suck. Shakalicious gummies. What are you talking about? Those are Behalets. That has nothing to do with Devil May Cry. These are all Behalets. You simply need to sacrifice... What do you mean sell out? What do you mean sell out? Hold on. I don't like this. I don't like this tweet for the beginning of saying Shaq is a sellout. Shaq is a fucking wise investor. Shaq invested in Google before Google was big. Shaq's a smart motherfucker. So let's not call Shaq a sellout because he's smart enough to know that he's a recognizable brand at this point in his career and he never has to touch a basketball again in his life. Collect enough of the red ones and you can unlock Air Hike. No, they're all tiny little Behalets. All you need to do is eat the Shaq gummy and give up everything. Everything. Jack is an incredibly marketable individual, and he's also smart because he did the one thing that most people don't understand is that when you start a business, you get family members into it. So A, you don't have to pay him enough, and B, you can have direct fights. He was wise in getting proper management in certain areas that he needed to, but at the beginning, when he was starting up small businesses, no, it was straight up family members. And then once they had the majority of it on the ground and it was making traction, then they switched over to hiring people because it was like, all right, now we can pay people a wage and they can do it and they can run it, and then we just gotta check in every once in a while, so to say. That's how you do it. That's how you do it smartly. But what most people do is either A, they blow all their money trying to get what they view as the best people who typically grift, or they only hire their family and they never hire outside of the family, and the family turns out to not have any fucking clue how to do it and no drive to learn. And that second one's more important. You could be a clueless idiot and be thrown into literally any field, and with enough hands-on experience and actual time and motivation to learn something, I confidently feel that 80% of jobs could be done by anybody. Now, that 20%, those are for high-end things. But with enough time and patience and the right people, anyone can learn basically anything. But there's still that key component of the individual actually wanting to fucking do something in the first place. Past collecting a paycheck. That's okay. I'll step down off my soapbox now. And then Asian, same thing. I will add this, but in no way will I guarantee that I watch this tonight, because I have 3 videos. Okay. Who likes Temple OS? Who likes Temple OS? Because apparently there are people trying to keep Temple OS alive.
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and ladies and gentlemen, 3 years ago I made a video titled, What is Temple OS?
What is?
Now, Temple OS is a operating system also referred to as God's operating system. The operating system
yes,
that
the man who invented it
God
has
spoke to
passed.
its chief sole programmer, and basically
and he
guided
made this
him on a
all
vision
by
quest to
himself.
create his own operating system. Now, I made this video 3
Which
years
is
ago. It's about 42 minutes
insane.
long, and it kind of goes into the history of how this thing sort of came into fruition. So if you're interested in how one person made an operating system after they quote-unquote spoke to God,
Okay, calm down,
this is
Fudge.
the
Calm
video.
down. We don't need
But
you.
beyond
You
just
don't need
that,
you
I
yipping
wanted
it
to
up.
look at the actual operating system today.
It's
because over
alive
the
and
last
well in
few
heaven.
years, there have been a lot of surprisingly
in our
interesting
hearts.
developments. For instance, a lot of sages and saints, if you will, have come together to basically keep this operating system alive long after its owner's demise, and basically fork it and create their own forks and versions of operating systems built off of Temple OS. And not only that, but there have been people making video game engines.
Holy C is God's chosen programming language.
For an operating system that many people probably have never even really heard of. Now, if you go to Temple OS's website, you'll find out, yeah, you can download the 64-bit operating system created by Terry Davis, who 1969 to 2018, Terry Davis unfortunately had passed away.
I would assume no, given that he was born in
He's an
69.
American computer programmer who basically designed Temple OS. Now, the reality of it is he worked for Ticketmaster, and for a while he actually did pretty well. It wasn't until 1996 that he started to experience...
He'll get into it, but for people unaware, Temple OS is such a powerful operating system that it basically does the graphics itself. You do not need a graphics card with it. It builds it within the code. It's incredible what this fucking does. Like, honest to the big G, it's incredible what this operating system does, and it's DOS-based.
Manic episodes actually being hospitalized and being diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And of course, later it was found out that he had schizophrenia. Now, of course,
which isn't surprising. He was talking to God.
You could find several live streams of him basically living in homelessness. And he would get by with the goodwill and charity of others. And realistically, because of an unchecked mental illness where he wasn't really getting the help that he probably should have gotten, unfortunately, because of the amount of mental illness that he had went through and the fact that it was so unchecked, obviously in the last several months of his life, things had basically,
he deteriorated poorly
into getting worse and worse and worse. Sometime in 2018, he was unfortunately struck by a train and died at a pretty young age of 48. Now, obviously, it's a very depressing sort of end, and obviously, had he gotten help, maybe things would have been different. To give you a fraction of Terry Davis's unhinged nature, this is him sending a letter
King
or
Terry.
at least a piece of communication to the Central
King Terry the
Intelligence
Terrible.
Agency, and at one point threatening them. If I said even half of this, I probably would be put in a CIA black site. I also
CIA will
appreciate how
be
the title of
executed
this video
with
is
something or
titled The
other,
Average
something
Linux
or
User,
other.
because quite
Bro, I was
honestly,
following
it
Terry's work
probably
for
isn't
over a
that far
decade.
off.
Okay,
It's crazy
fair
how
enough.
you can watch Terry Davis, and this is obviously one of the last videos that he had uploaded before his demise. And it's interesting how, like, you can, you know, you look at this person and you think, okay, this is just like a homeless guy walking around pacing, you know, back and forth here and there. And, you know, he has a story, right? Like, obviously, if you were to walk past this person with no context and understanding of who this person was, you wouldn't realize that he, you know, worked for Ticketmaster, had, like, a master's degree, a bachelor's degree, made his own operating system, which is not a small endeavor. Obviously, Temple OS, for, you know, when I was covering it in my video, you know, it's not something that you can necessarily use as a daily driver.
Oh,
but
God,
the
no.
reality of why it's so impressive is that one person, Terry, on the whim of what God had told him, allegedly, was, you know, him building his own
The voices in his head told him how to
programming
harness the
language known as Holy
demons.
C, the file
then
system known as Red C,
put
and
them
of course,
into-
3D rendering engines for a lot of the
Yeah.
various games and everything that he was
Yeah, he
producing
built
as well.
3D Look at
Now,
that!
on their own, these might not seem like super impressive things if you had the context of entire teams. But it's very impressive when it's just one person doing it.
One
okay?
fucking
Think about it like this.
dude. That's like,
Imagine
what's
if,
the game,
you know,
Falcon
you wanted to
Hawk?
build your own operating system, a daunting task in of itself. But somewhere in building that operating system, you think to yourself, I need to have a video editor. So instead of trying to get somebody to port a video editor over to your new obscure operating system, somehow Terry Davis decides to program that themselves. Oh, I need some 3D games to play? I'm sure I can write that myself
Yeah,
and have
yeah,
that
all within their
integrated.
own programming
He's basically
language.
a man that could come up with
He made his own
ideas and
programming
somehow seemingly
language.
make them happen
He made
in the world of
everything that he
computer
wanted to-
science,
well,
which is
virtually
absolutely
everything that
something
he could.
regardless of how you view Terry Davis and his rather crass slurs, which obviously I and not a lot of people actually really support, obviously, but if you can understand, obviously, somebody mired in mental illness, it's something that you can kind of look at and then also, you know, look at the achievements that they made. I'm going to just straight up say for the record, somebody can be an asshole, they can be very mentally ill, they can even be racist, and they can also be a very talented programmer. None of these four
Jam and
things
honey in
are
between
mutually
Eggo
exclusive.
waffles. That's a
Whether
snack.
Terry
Yeah,
is a
that's
racist
food.
or
That's
not,
food.
I don't
Welcome
know
into
if I'm
Kondik.
going to look at, you know, the amount of slurs that he used compounded with the amount of
Well,
mental illnesses that he had. Obviously, it's
it
not the
would-
focal point
it would
of the
be
video,
hilarious.
But when you're covering a
But I don't
subject
think
like
it would
this,
run.
it's worth discussing very briefly, and it's worth understanding, you know, what my actual views are and why I don't condone a lot of the wild stuff that Terry was saying. But
Terry said
I
some
hope
shit.
that goes without saying if you've been a longtime viewer of my channel. And if you're somebody new coming in, just wanted to bring that in for the record. So with all the Augustos set aside over there, I wanted to look into actual Temple OS
Cyberchud?
once again. So if you actually look at Temple OS, these are 6
Cyberchud.
different versions of them. And you can see that they're not necessarily huge. None of these actual ISO files are over 50 megabytes in size. This is a very small operating system, and it takes, if not seconds, to actually install and get going. So I fired up the original Temple OS for good measure, just to basically see where things are at and walk you through the operating system real quickly. So as you fire it up, you'll notice that it boots up really quick. Here it
Instant.
is. Now it's going to ask if I want to install it to the hard drive. I'm going to say no. Do I need a tour? Obviously not. This ain't my first rodeo. Now here you get basically greeted with the terminal shell, and if you hit Control M, you basically get options to play certain games.
Varoom!
So in amongst designing their own compiler, their own operating system over here, effectively building everything from scratch, some of the games that Terry had made was Varcom or Varoom, which again is a full 3D racing game with 3D models, an entire course to go through, and you can see things in the distance are actually detailed pretty well. Now, since this is a 64-bit operating system, oh, did I crash in?
over.
Oh,
Game
actually, I
over.
rear-ended a guy, goddamn.
Game over. You died. You
crazy.
died, dumbass.
But if you look at it very carefully, you can see that there are multiple cores being used, so it has registered 4 different threads. Obviously, only one of them is really being used, according to the Temple OS Task Manager, and given the fact that I've given it 8 gigs of memory, it can obviously read over 4 gigs of memory, because it's a true God's honest 64-bit operating system. So aside from games, obviously, Terry was also working
What
with
do I know
unfun
about
games,
Temple
or
OS?
games
Get
that
to
really
the other ones.
weren't
I want to see
finished
what the
all that
alterations
well.
are, if they're
But of
worth
course,
it,
you've got
given that
scraps
one's
for
like
code over here.
double,
And from
if
what
not
I
almost triple the
understand,
size.
The Dole Doc, which is actually the text editor in Temple OS, was actually able to read all of these like 3D models rendered within the actual text editor itself. Now, none of that in of itself is impressive. It's just within the context of this being developed by one person. Now, obviously, Terry decided to also put some of his actual works and his own like history into this as well. So if you open up the About section in in Temple OS, you can see that Terry says, "I was a National Merit Scholar with a 1440 SAT at Arizona State University. I have a bachelor's in computer systems engineering from ASU, basically embedded systems, and a master's in electrical engineering from ASU. I worked as a software,
It does sound like
hardware,
someone's
and
gonna scream,
mechanical engineer at Ticketmaster from
Technomancer after.
1990 to 1996. He designed a 3-axis stepper motor-driven milling machine with a CAD-CAM package for a company I started called Home Automation and Robotic Equipment." So one thing interesting in this too is if you look at the credits, he does give proper credits to obviously like, you know, some of the code that he might have taken, where he has exactly learned things from. And it also contains some of his own comedy here. For instance, when you're looking at this resolution, 640 by 480, it's not because Terry couldn't get this thing running in 1080p. Read this. God told me to stick with 640 by 480, 16-bit color, and single voice 8-bit signed MIDI-like sample for sound. He kept me from zombie walking into making child windows like Windows. Instead, I made one window per task with no child windows. He also guided my progress very obviously. Who needs NBA when you got Terry Davis's Keep Away? They look like Minecraft Steve. Going after
God, they
the
are
balls,
Minecraft,
dude.
but the purple
Again,
shirts,
all of this is
they kind of
just
look like
very
Dora without
impressive
hair.
shit to have. And I'll be real, man. I mean, it is. Oh, did I get a foul? Get out of here, bro. You know, again, when it comes to like the games that Terry has designed, it wasn't just the fact that obviously he had like his own operating system. It was the fact that you were actually able to code together things in this operating system. So let's look at the people keeping this entire dream alive. Now, one of the people that are keeping this alive is Zeal OS. So the Zeal operating system is a modernized fork of the 64-bit Temple OS system. So if you actually
go
look at it
against
real
God's
quick,
will?
they got sort of a dark mode over here.
Oh no, you
but
just turned it
because
vile.
it's modern, the guiding principles of their development includes transparency, full user control, and an adherence to public domain and open source implementations. So what they've got over here is some new developments like 32-bit color, fully functioning AHCI support, network drivers, and an actual
No, that's fucked up. This should not ever be on
See,
the internet.
original Terry Davis branded Temple OS didn't believe that networking even really needed to be a thing. I guess God didn't really interject there. A lot of the flaws of Temple OS, as we just noticed with the resolution, was because God had interjected and told Terry to do things a certain way. Now, what
Yeah,
these
God
guys
said
included
kiss. Keep
was
it simple,
60
stupid.
frames per second, VBE graphics, reformatted code, Holy C over Zeal C, and of course, system-wide renaming for clarity. A lot of these things, I would wager, Terry would not agree with, and neither would God if God spoke through Terry talking about this exact issue. So I fired up VirtualBox real quick with Zeal OS running, and if you're looking at things right over here, you can see that it loads within seconds. So Zeal OS right over here, as you can see, version 2.03.117.
Hi, welcome in.
A lot of the updates don't seem to really be existing, but it does function
Look,
as one would expect.
more people made
And if you
Temple
look very
OS.
carefully over here, you can see that in the About section, they literally do talk about Terry Davis a little bit.
Well, yeah,
and of course,
you have to.
ultimately, this is just a fork of Temple
Wait, is
OS.
anyone
Terry
continuing
Davis
this on and,
was
like,
the writer of the
ignoring
actual
Terry?
original Temple OS, as they have pretty much explained. And if you want to see how fast the actual boot time here is, if you look right above C Home, you can see 0.007910 seconds. This boots in far less than 1 second, okay? That's how
Holy
efficient
shit.
and clean this operating system is. If you want to talk about not having bloat, this is pretty much where it comes down to. So if you look at the actual file manager over here, a few of the things that are different as compared to
Can
the
this run
actual Temple
OBS?
OS system was the fact that they have different networks functionality. For instance, you can fire up programs like an
Guys, I gotta
FTP
take a week
client,
off now to figure out if I
Gopher.
can get any
You
of the
fire up
Temple
chat
OS to
clients
run
and
OBS.
whatnot. So, for instance, if you open up some of these actual like things, you can see that they are coded in that Holy C, programming language. This is not a joke. Okay, at the end of the day, this is their own programming language, and it comes with its own compilers. Now, this right over here is Shrine, which is a distribution that is quote-unquote full of sin. So obviously, for something like this, they wanted it to be 99% compatible with all of Temple OS's programs. But they wanted to improve the OS. Again, the reason why it's heretical is because they're actually adding these improvements. Remember, ease of use is not something that God necessarily is a fan of. And Terry certainly believes that, but obviously
God
not every
wanted
single
you to work
programmer.
for the internet.
Why would you want bugs in something?
there's
All
demons in
simple
there.
as that. So what they do mention is it comes with something known as a Lambda shell, and of course a TCP stack and internet access right out of the box. And unfortunately, while I couldn't get it working, they do actually have a package downloader, meaning that this is the Temple OS with a quote-unquote, I'm not joking with you, an app store. So obviously it's a pretty simple boot up. You fire up Shrine OS, it goes through a quick load, and boom, next thing you know, you're actually in here,
a cat on my
and
lap,
you've been
chat.
given Shrine OS.
Did you tell Queenie she's pretty
you've
today?
got the Lambda shell in this instance. It's not running at 60 frames, it's running at 30 frames per second. There is no enhancement to the resolution or any capacity, so you are still locked to 640 by 480. The only difference here being is that there is a network stack, a package installer, which unfortunately I couldn't actually get working, sadly. But if you did, in fact, want to install packages,
She's
that
sitting on my lap
is
right
still
now,
here.
purring.
Getting the internet set up is not something that was functioning. There are different virtual machines you can get going. Now, to this moment in time,
I haven't
it's fair
brushed
for
you
me
today.
to
That's why
actually
you're
explain
being a
that
bitch.
in the context of these Temple OS systems, there are people that have gotten these
whore.
actual operating systems to
fat
run
furry bitch.
on bare metal hardware, meaning no virtual machines. It's running as
One
native
brain cell,
as Linux, Mac OS, or Windows is on your specified hardware. Now, because of the nature of Temple OS and the fact that obviously it's made by one person and forked by a few enthusiasts,
Goblin's child is
it's
so
not
pretty
necessarily
given
going
that
to be something that has
it's
the full
Goblin.
support of the most
got
modern
Gimli as
day
her father.
graphics cards or even modern CPUs or modern motherboards. You just have to basically use this in a virtual machine because that's the most compatible way for the system. And not many people go out of their way to make sure it's functioning for bare metal systems because there's only so much you can do in Temple OS, and it's not ever necessarily meant to be a daily driver. And unfortunately, throughout the course of me researching and making this video, I haven't found anybody that has made this a daily driver. Obviously, Temple OS works. If
all right, chat, you heard him. So you got to be the one to make
maybe like
God's will
or play like
into a
fucking
full
shitty
daily
racing game.
use.
That's about it. So at some
Temple
point,
OS.
another group ended up coming out known as Tinker OS that also decided to add their own mixes to it. So in this situation, they actually decided to finish up some of the games. So for instance, Castle Frankenstein 2.0 is a thing, but they also decided to get the Oregon Trail, a text adventure somehow tossed in. Do you need instructions? Absolutely not. How much do you want to spend on your Oxen team? I like how it's like, how much do you want to spend on your team? I'm going to give you like a random number. It's like, not enough. Maybe if I just give it multiple numbers here, it might just decide to go down this way. Nope, it's just giving me constant expression errors right over here. Maybe I did need the instructions, but surprisingly, yeah, they actually are making ports to games
Bill
right
Gates,
over here.
except
So if
you
you want
actually
to play
code
the Oregon
shit.
Trail in some
Yeah,
weird
instead of just
capacity,
riding
Tinker
off
OS
the
might be
everyone's
your option.
assumption.
Now, looking closely at Tinker OS, one thing I did want to say is obviously the creator of this, the maintainer, obviously did not condone many of the things Terry said
No.
simply looked into Temple
I need
OS from a
talking to
technical
that.
perspective and thought it was worth documenting and experimenting, and therefore that's how Tinker OS effectively came into reality. Now, if you look at Tinker OS, for instance, and you go to their Git repository here, you can see that their last release was literally 4
Thank you for
days ago.
Months, Streak. Welcome in. Hi.
Very, very
We're learning about people making different versions of Temple OS.
If you look at the functionalities for it, obviously it's designed to match the look and feel
Have you
of
spoke
Temple
with
OS,
God on the computer
be a
today?
playground operating system.
Do you want to use this bare minimum operating system?
Tinker and really not treat this as so much of a daily driver, but of course also bring back some old Temple OS features, popular apps, games, make it so that higher resolutions are easy to set up, so you can go beyond the 640 by 360, 480 that that God believed in. Okay, we live in the world of ultra widescreen at this point, so why not go there? Now, one thing that I also didn't notice is there is some gaming capability to look at when it comes to Tinker or Temple OS. And the gaming functionality is quite interesting. I didn't know this, but it appears that based on, footage that I've seen from other hobbyists, there is a Game Boy emulator just floating around, and one that you can get set up in Temple OS and play with the actual system. Now, the thing is, obviously, you've got your own programming language, the Holy See, you've got your own compiler, but I think it's even more impressive that the community sat down and put together a functioning emulator for a video game console underneath God's operating system, making this the most holy way to play Doom on the Game Boy Advance or any similar Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Advance? I don't think this shit's running anything past Game Boy.
One thing that I wanted to bring up very specifically, but that's not where the gaming functionality ends. Because it seems on the internet there are people making entire game engines for this project. So let's look there.
Now, on an infamous website known as Kiwi Farms, one of these users, known as CrunkLord420, had posted on their own Git
play Super
account,
3D Noah's Ark.
multiple different distributions and, of course, games. Games
Do we
like
have to build the boat?
Cyberchud. So immediately I thought to myself, all right, they made
we
a
have to
game
build
engine
the boat?
for this? Hold on. So according to their thing, on the 5th anniversary of Terry Davis's death, I released my 4th annual tribute, a Temple OS first cross-platform software rasterizing 3D rendering engine. Featuring skeletal animation, normal mapping, shadow mapping, cube maps, monochromatic renderer for 16-color palletization, Quake BSP support for light baking, and PVS culling. So in this, they've actually released their own fork of the operating system with their specific game. So I want to show you how wild this gets. And we're going to fire up a quick virtual machine and actually play Cyberchud. So here it is. We're not only just firing it up, but it asks me right here if I want to play Cyberchud. So I'm going to hit yes and basically get started on here. And that is, in fact, an actual 3D rendering inside. So
to
right
get them
over here,
bored?
you can see that they've got option settings. So
God, what are you doing?
FPS graphs. But I'm just going to go hit play and show you, for the record, this is 3D rendering happening in virtual machine software with the Temple OS system. So if you look around, you've got Ryan Gosling on the wall. You've got some cube lighting. You've actually got real lighting. You've got some anime on the wall here. You've got, again, the frame rate isn't entirely perfect, but I don't expect it to. This is actual Temple OS. And of course, full-on environments, full areas to roam around. And
I guess.
If you go up to actual walls here, you can see that texture.
I guess it replaces Wolfenstein.
Things are occurring, man. I mean, it's got that crazy vaporwave style going in. Okay, here it is. I've got a little chud jack right here. Look at you. You don't even have a gun. What do you think this is? A walking simulator? Worse, it's an engine.
Oh my God,
demo.
it's a Jingus.
Anyways, here's your obligatory gun. All right, sweet. So I got the actual super shotty over here. And of course, this chud.
Oh, I forgot. This is literally from a Jingus. He gave us a present.
I love the reload animation.
Yes, he did claim artistry behind it.
Okay, I'm actually getting shot at. There's actual AI. And I can see wireframe. And there's actual gore. Jesus
oh my
Christ.
God, Goron, God's
so
fucking.
Go inside over here. We're
so
very
Goron,
busy saving
God's
Western
goddamn operating
civilization.
system? I don't
and
think so.
And of course, the humor here is definitely 4channy, the crass side of the internet. Obviously, I don't condone it, but here we've come across
Quake 5, a
the
genius.
CEO of what appears
Let's
to be
gore.
racism.
The gore of my
Obviously,
comfort streamer.
we don't
Oh,
tolerate
yay,
that here.
yay.
Boom!
When?
Like that shut out of the out of existence.
When am I gonna
You
get
got
the
a
fan
TV
art where he's
mention
torn in
here,
half?
And of course, different areas you've got.
Not in that
what
way. I
appears
mean,
to be
like
a
guts
dog.
are
I
sticking
can't
out. Like you can
sneed,
see his spine.
and we need a bad enough dude to help
Come on, guys.
me
I like Mortal
sneed
Kombat
again.
and shit.
Of course, buddy,
I'm
I'll
fine
help
with
you
my
sneed.
character being put in virtually any
got more
situation because
chuds.
I didn't draw it.
Chuds die with the super
They're the sick
shoddy.
freak.
You've got dogs.
Damn,
Okay,
they mecha
interesting.
break
I mean,
good.
It's kind of crazy that like
Yeah, can this
a
be on
user
Mecha?
actually ended
Can
up
Mech Break
creating
be ran on
like
Temple
a
OS?
full video game engine in here. Now, obviously, you can see that they even got like shadows, and again, like enemies
The hedgehog?
spawning here. So again, if you want to look at, yeah, look at that. They've got like actual
Hello, everyone.
shadowing
We're watching
going.
the
Look at this.
multiple
look at the
different
casting.
versions of Temple
That
OS
is
that's out there on the
insane.
internet.
Look at that. You see the lights going off. That is.
I just
wow.
finished watching the Temple OS
Now,
documentary.
Cyber Chud is probably one of the most impressive
Yeah, right?
pieces of gaming that I've seen on Temple OS.
Terry's a
And
madman.
By most impressive, it
God,
also
I miss
is
him.
one of the only pieces of serious gaming developed. I mean, more so than what Terry Davis was even doing with, his Eagle
No,
games.
God
and Card
said-
Lab. This
God
was
said-
impressive. Now, obviously, Crunklord
Stay
420
within
decided
the smaller
to
dimensions.
put another tribute into this situation, and they decided to update their engine.
Hey,
And in
Tasty.
fact,
Hi, hi,
released
hi, hi.
Chud's
Welcome in.
Vacation. It's so crazy how, like,
We're
in order to
watching
distribute new
God's operating
programs, they just
system
distribute the entire
and the many
operating
children
system
that
because
spawned
it
after
literally
it.
loads up in like seconds at a time. Play Chud's Vacation? Absolutely. So here it is. The game engine, in fact, loaded up. And you can randomize these palettes apparently too.
So
to,
glad
like,
I don't have a
make
burp
sure the
tracker.
color is at least different. So I like kind of like
Oh hell
this
yeah,
vibe
we doing
going
Temple
for it. It's got a little
OS?
sunset
No,
vibe.
not now.
You've got a Chud Jack coming up here. Hey pleb, yeah you.
But yeah, apparently
You
there's like
shouldn't be
5
here. I
different
told the
versions
CEO
of
we're
Temple
not ready.
OS that
I don't
people
care. I
have
just want
made
my
off the
gun. I
original
wanna do
source
my
code.
thing. So you go up over here.
I'm
you
pretty
can see
sure they're
that,
all within Holy See.
Lord 420 is apparently on a Chuddy vacation. And if you go over here,
Wiggle,
you can grab
wiggly,
the gun.
wiggly.
So again, the text boxes, you can see that the lighting, everything is just like they've got a full
Oh, I
lighting
don't get that
engine
version of
going for
Wiggly.
this. They've got like the gun models, everything seems to
Don't
work.
my kids.
You've got
This
a
is
ray
Dread
gun,
X
and again,
collection.
the light is casting the shadow appropriately.
Yeah.
And you've got
Yeah.
Terry Davis
Terry
just
Davis.
sitting up over
He
there.
was in Dread
saying,
X.
Make games,
Terry
don't play
would
them.
tear these apart.
True words
Damn
could
if it
never
isn't
have been
super
spoken,
impressive
Terry. I
what
mean, they
people
got a
have
whole
made.
like laser
Yeah.
gun, stun gun, everything, dude. Out of all things that I've seen
Terry
on
would
the
scream and
internet,
threaten
this is one of
to
the
get
most
the
like
FBI on him or
interesting
some
little
shit.
rabbit holes to go down. Because to understand the Terry Davis rabbit hole, you have to understand somebody that is not only an incredibly
He's fine
talented
looking ass
programmer in
game.
the
Yeah, a little
sense
bit.
that building their own operating system, which is not an easy feat. When it comes to having massive teams that keep these things maintained, updated, it is a massive endeavor. Even your most popular Linux distribution is a massive endeavor to keep maintained and upgoing. And that is, again, a massive collaborative effort. When you look at the Linux kernel, it's efforts put in by tons of people from various different establishments. When you look at Mac OS, you look at the entirety of one of the biggest tech companies in the world putting together an operating system for a group of laptops, handheld devices, tablets, smart watches that basically keep an entire lineup going forward. When you look at the Windows operating system, as much as I like to rag on it, there is a reason why a lot of people still use it, and there's a reason why its effectiveness is still something to be admired. It basically
I'd love to
just
get
works
off
out of the
Windows.
box.
I
And there is an impressive feat to it.
don't
When you
wanna
look at Temple
fucking
OS and you look at
juggle
all
Linux.
of these building blocks
Don't get me
done
started
by one
on
person,
Apple.
you can't help but be impressed.
I like to play
And
video
beyond
games.
just that,
I'm
when you look at
never
actual
fucking
games
getting
being
an Apple
developed for it
device.
by Terry Davis, and of course the ability
Why?
for
'Cause
you
Windows
to actually do
sucks.
some level of functionality.
Windows
It's not
sucks.
something
It's
to
such
take lightly.
bloatware.
But obviously, Terry Davis was a very mentally ill individual.
Nobody's making me
and while
use
there's no
Linux.
excusing
Yeah.
some of the things that he has
Yeah,
said,
I can't be
and
forced to
some of the
make
behavior
to
that he
use
exhibited,
Linux, but like,
there is obviously an
God, if they
understanding
could
that
just
had he
make a
gotten some
simplistic,
help, maybe things
almost
would have been different.
like Windows
maybe
7
Terry
or
Davis could
XP
have
like
designed
version.
Temple OS into something that could have
Then I'd be
grown
happy.
into an operating system that even people, hobbyists like me that use Linux as their daily driver, might have ended up using one day. There were some things that I feel, had he come across and worked with a proper team, could have been implemented at a wider scale.
Windows peaked at 7,
But obviously, I
exactly.
think today's video was more for me to look at the people keeping his dream and vision alive. You know, there is something impressive by what Terry Davis
I
did,
don't
and
know.
it's
I had
that
to
impressive
use
feat
DOS
that
for a
has
little
allowed
bit. That
people
was
to
fun. Not having a
program
mouse
for
is
it, right?
fine.
Program actual
Not having a
applications.
mouse is
One of the
fine.
things
If I
that
could
saw
if I
was
could
a
go back
Discord
and
client
relearn it
for
all,
Temple OS. Now,
I
obviously,
wouldn't use a
is
mouse.
this still functioning? Probably not. But it's impressive to see that
Would that mean
people
that I'd only do
who just
controller
come
games?
across
Yeah,
the Holy
basically,
C
but still.
programming language actually are trying to find ways to create programs that you and I would use on a daily basis working underneath this rather obscure operating system. When you find various people updating the operating system as much as God would fight against it to make sure that it could one day be used as a daily
Yeah,
driver,
does God
or that
want people to
maybe it has
continue
more
using it?
functionality that Terry
Now that
initially
Terry's
intended,
gone, is it no
or
longer
God intended? But when
no
you
longer
come
supposed to
across
be
people
here?
who produce entire game engines, and again, split the politics aside from it, split the crass nature of things, just look at things from a technical perspective, it shows you that Temple OS really did leave a mark on the community. And yeah, because of Terry's crass nature, obviously the people working on it may be a little bit more crass, maybe a little bit more neutral, you never know. But it's this underground community that has kept this dream alive and has developed not just, you know, a standard program for it, but in some cases full 3D rendering engines. It's something that I feel was worth bringing up and showing to you, because honestly, maybe I'm not able to convey how impressive the stuff that I've showed you is, but if I'm able to convey the impact one person left on the world before their demise, then maybe that's all that is worth showing in this video. I guess that's really what I wanted to get going. But yeah, people are keeping the Temple OS dream alive. The saints or sages, whatever you want to bring across, and the game
Saint
developers
Seiya.
that are designing entire 3D engines on an operating system that I would wager not many people actually really have used, and has become more of a meme in the community, for better or for worse. But ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.
Wait, that was Temple OS. Temple OS is funny.
Excellent!
Also, sorry I didn't do a Saturday stream. I kind of fucked myself
Domain
by
expansion. Immaculate crack rock.
saying I was only gonna swing by Arthur's stream on Friday, and it ended up being there for majority of it. But I blame I'm a Kune. I can't speak today. Blah, 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 blah. Ow now brown cow. Ow now brown cow. Ow now brown cow. Ow now brown cow. I blame I'm a Kune because they were like, we should do a tier list of all the fetishes and see which ones are the weirdest. And I had to play devil's advocate that entire time. I'm pretty sure I was so fucking annoying on that because I'm like, no, but there's arguments here. And I have to argue. Because I'm fucked up and evil. Oh, I also, I'm insulted, sir. Good, B. I heard about that. Listen. I'm not sorry that I explained to a bunch of people the NTR story, but I had to prove a point. The only acceptable fetish is Blumpkins. No, that's not. What the fuck's wrong? No! No! Chazza, no!
You make me
No.
hate you. You should
Are you all defending Blumpkins? Are you two defending... Are you three defending Blumpkins? Are you three defending Blumpkins? What? Where's the gaming? It's coming. I want to hang out with you guys first and chat and say stuff. Wait, why am I getting yelled at right now? Why am I getting yelled at right now? The people have spoken.
Dude, what the f? Why are you
What, I shouldn't advocate for the devil?
Oh, where's your wife?
What, I shouldn't advocate for the devil? Neil Blumpkin is a genius. Well, no. We're... What the fuck is Blumpkins? Okay, so I don't know who Neil Blumpkin is, but a Blumpkin, which was popularized in most media at the time via one Harold and Kumar movie. A Blumpkin is when you're getting a blowjob while taking a shit.
I can't take it anymore!
So I think that's vile.
I can't take it anymore!
Chat has spoken, Blumpkins are in, NTR is out. What? No. Let me explain. I'm not pro NTR. I am not pro NTR.
I can't take it anymore!
Everyone's taking assumptions right now on no information.
I can't take it anymore!
Those two lined up well.
I can't take it anymore!
Chat, let me explain. Chat, let me explain. It's because I refund all the points. I refund all the points.
I can't take it anymore!
You've explained enough. What? What did I explain? Give me a recap of understanding here. 4 big guys. They bust on my eyes. They ate my ass just like apple pie. If they keep fucking me like this, I might just die. Ow. Ow. Send me both pics this morning. Hands down the greatest news I received. Oh, for fuck's sake, Fudgy. Alright, we have to delay gaming even further, because Fudgy wants me to play Outrun. Alright. Shut up in 30 seconds. Shut up in 30 seconds. Oh, Jazz, I hate the idea that they're doing. They're just wanting to eliminate all the mods. So then the chat can be nothing but deleted messages because somebody said skibbity. And the AI thinks that skibbity is like a fucking slur. Alright.
That's right, Beavis.
Fuck off, I'll show what you guys linked in and then I'll play Outrun. But first...
big news.
But first... This is a video from one of my favorite editors and also voice of Trunks from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It's Kaiser Neko.
We've been trying for a baby recently.
That's awesome, dudes! You know, we also haven't been pulling out recently. Oh, I see. So it's only a celebration when you people do it.
He's also the voice of the flamingo and that poor soul holding the flamingo's hand. Alright, so from Glail. Reminder that Toriyama confirmed Goku, Vegeta, and Krillin are bottoms to their wives. All the husbands are bottoms. Period. Goku, Vegeta, Krillin, all of them, I'm sure. Their wives simply would not allow them to top. I forget a lot of things over the years, but this I'm certain. Thank you, Akira Toriyama 2013. Rest in peace, King. He's right, you know. Oh yeah, gamer bottoms rise up. Yeah, you could be strongest in the universe, but you're sitting the fuck down, little boy. Chi-Chi's taking the ride. She's going to Space Mountain. I turned Automod off. Have yet to regret this. Yeah, I at some point probably should turn off Automod, but I also every once in a while like seeing it pop up and say level 1 racism, and I die laughing. Okay. And this was from Lynn. Oh, that goes so hard. What does? Don't ask me. Just say it out loud in this.
I'd like to put this filth behind us.
The flags. It flags the dumbest shit as racism or an insult, especially if small is around. True!
Lisa!
Oh god, Homer died.
what I found in my head. Look, it's Krusty! Hey, kids!
Oh my god, useless power.
Where the hell is everybody? Don't hang around me no more, kid. Oh!
Oh, the void.
Haha, bet you can't do this.
He killed her whole family. Wow.
You have another disorder.
Mario!
What, Luigi? Luigi.
Luigi, do not be telling me you drank too much mushroom juice again and are still too afraid of the dark to go to the washroom on your own. Do not tell me that.
Okay.
Okay. Ben.
You can do this, Luigi. Just distract your bladder with a happy, dreamy dream. Happy dream.
Luigi! Luigi!
Luigi. I can do other stuff. I just don't want to.
It's Ween! Oh, that reminds me, actually. Click, click, click. 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 Hey, you know, you should watch this sometime. It's about SpongeBob. And Queen. Okay, cool. I forgot about that video. We watched that video by Noodle, and it explained the history of SpongeBob. Okay, the Devil Pack Warlock employment video of training will proceed after these messages. These messages are, it's outrun time, bitches. As of right now, you have 2 minutes to bet channel points. If I'm going to somehow, some way, get to the 3rd checkpoint or not. At this point, I should probably cut that back down to 2. No, you've done it recently, streamer. I know, but I'm bad at it. Yeah, but Cannonball's up. Cannonball's live. That didn't make a good sound. Why did my cable sound like that? The hell were you scraping against? Okay, perfect. And to get the musical accompaniment. Someone's stupid. Okay, I got a queue running for once in my life. Oh, I'm a genius. Alright, are we good yet? All in or no balls? Good thing I'm in between gauntlet runs. Okay, so it's extremely simple. You bet channel points, and then I just sit here, play music, and ignore the fuck out of you guys until I get to checkpoint 3 or horribly crash beforehand. But the channel points I'm saving to graduate the streamer. But Draconic, you could win more channel points and get there quicker. Motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill. Okay, I went all in, Turtle. I better not regret this. Jesus Christ. Well, remember, if it wasn't for me refunding, you would have no channel points anyway, because all my redeems are stupid, mindless, and you want to hit them to stem. Alright, are we done betting? We done betting? Okay, cool. You don't exist anymore. I'm gonna play the game now.
Domain expansion. Immaculate crack rock.
High tilted. No, high tilted.
Oh, wow! That is relatable!
Hell fucking yeah!
Immaculate crack rock.
I hate the air that you breathe! I hate you! I hate the air that you breathe! I hate you!
Why? Because I bumped a truck and didn't crash? Are you mad because I bumped the truck and didn't crash? Chat, remember, you're the blonde and the passenger. If I crash, you die. Chat, shut up. What the fuck? I hit a phantom car! I hit a phantom car. You couldn't see it because you got Eddie in the way. Alright, shut up, deer song, shut up, deer song. Shut up or I'll remove redeems for a week. That means I don't stream for a week. My chat hates me and they don't want me around anymore. Alright, well, time to end.
Fucking bullshit!
You're all free now!
Yeah, but also you lost. Believer, sorry. Some people won't shut the fuck up with the redeems, and they make me regret ever having them to begin with. Okay, I didn't make it. I could have made it. Turtle, this is your fault I'm poor now. Yeah. Actually, I would have had a perfectly good one too. But I didn't get to hear the funny deer song. Bankrupt. Yeah, it's fine. You'll get your points back in a second. Here, you know what's cool? Blah 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 blah. Once it loads. First, confirm one thing.
He's not real.
Nope. Okay. Reject all. Bloop. Alright, take your points back. Damn, you fuckers almost got 1,000,000 though. I gotta start actually like removing your points. The next person to comment that isn't VIP.
Kids, if a stranger
That's not a comment.
you and wants to fuck you in the ass,
That's no good. Yeah, there we go.
You're a fool, Sora.
Vip. Yeah. There you go. Alright, those who didn't have points get points again. And then, fuck, we're in ads. Fuck, we're in ads. A momentary wait for people to come back. In this time, I will play Deer Song. And get a Coke. I haven't been able to pick up Pepsi, I've just been picking up Coke, because it's actually been like $1 cheaper. Ruby Dango for giving Turtle a scribble.
I hate the fact that you're even living. You make me sick. You should not be alive. You should not breathe the same air I breathe. You are scum. You are below me.
You have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes, and in that time, I will play this song while you bet. I'm gonna go get another Coke.
Note to self, I don't want to live.
I hate him! I hate him, buddy! Shut up!
That's right, Steve.
Shut up!
Actually, fuck this. I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna add this to the queue. I'm a fool. I'm gonna add this to the queue. And then bring it up to next one. There you go. Now hit this. No, it looks awfully quiet. Quiet where? Oh yeah. Everyone went all in for the first one. Oh well. Guys, you're done betting. Alright, I'm gonna drive. Here it comes. For sure, certainly. should have put 50k down. You missed your shot, bud. I just wanted to spin in the field for a second. Don't take the keys out, you fucker! See what happens? See what happens? I stalled. See, that fucking truck appeared out of nowhere. That's what happened last time. And I smashed into what was essentially an invisible truck. It crashed. Bet canceled. Delete and return points. Points returned. It's not a scam if the program crashes. If the free fucking ROM hack crashes, I give everybody's points back. And it's like it never happened and we run a new one. Don't scream scam me, you whiner babies. Now bet to the deer dance. I can do it funnier and just start driving. And then you can real-time bet. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, here it comes. Also, Chad, I've still not watched a single fucking episode of the Deer anime, but the intro will forever be stuck in my head, and then the Euro beat remix of it. Oh, so good. Oh, I'm here. I'm finally at that point where I'm not watching seasonal slop. Which reminds me, remember the slime anime's coming back. That's not seasonal. That's been going on for a bit. Ooh. Ooh, not a good sign. Not a good sign, gamers. I have to lock in. What? Huh. Japanese goblin. What happened there? What happened there? Did it clip the back? Okay, I think I might have to reinstall I might have to reinstall Cannonball. No, well, I just have to lock in. Oh yeah, no, it is 100% over. Holy shit! Holy shit, it's so over before it even began. Yes, give me your point. Alright, I don't agree with this ending. Tylover, thank you for resubscribing 6 months, god damn it. Welcome in. We're just in time for the technically third race. Drive harder, streamer. Nah, I'll just flip the car more. Alright, as always, if you go up to the top where it says the results, go to the far right side, the 3 buttons, click that, then click dismiss this message. Now you don't have to see the results. /predict. You shush your mouth, I don't want to play the next song yet. Okay, final time, hit the button. Bet your points. Streamer, I am on mobile. You have the same option. You just have to hit that and then go down into it. Unless they changed it on the new mobile update. And then if they did that, not my problem. Not my problem at all. Reinstall Cannonball. I ain't doing it right now. That actually takes a bit. I actually have to do a couple steps, and I'm not doing all that right now. Fuck that. Okay, 3 dots, report channel power up, and channel points. Reason terrorism. Also an option. You guys got a minute left. For the sake of tradition, I am not launching. Broke bitch, put my 12 points into Believer's Pool. No, she had points, then she went all in at the first race, like a psychopath. Now Turtle has her points. Never again, bets again. Alright. I have everyone's points.
I can't take it anymore!
You good? I couldn't report the stream for Crane, so I just reported it for terrorism. Okay. Okay, I'm back, finished getting Gauntlet achievement. Yay! Congrats! I still have a large amount of points. Good, yeah. I mean, anyone here more than 3 months should have a shit ton, given that I just refund them. And there's only, like, what, 2 fucking redeems that will actually chew them up, besides Gamba. And if you gamble with your points, you gamble with your life, and that's not on me, that's on you, stupid. Anywho. Also, I know I said in January that I'd be playing it again soon, but for realsies, we'll play Metal Gear again soon. Maybe actually a real Metal Gear game and not Rising. But Rising first. Yep. 100% Glow. Rising is the best Metal Gear game. Yeah, but no. Get Mistral. You get Mistral, you don't need anything else. Whoa! Okay. That was on me. Remember, I'm allowed 2 crashes per track, but that's only if they're minor. A minor. Hit the kid. Hit the kid in the street. Ooh, run him down.
까마득한 밤을 유지해 태양은 쭉 잠들고 그냥 내가 시키는 대로 Here we go, here we go, get 'em up, get 'em up 이름까지 체크처럼 boom up 다 준비된 컷 끝없이 cut no 난 아무것도 넘기지 살려줘 타락한 그 맘이 커질수록 자꾸만 바뀌는
Judge, someone from the crowd's trying to distract me. Shoot him with the starting pistol? What do you mean the starting pistol's not a real pistol? It has pistol in the name. Hey, turtle. Hey, turtle. Fuck you. Fuck you. I figured it out. The overuse of redeems lags it. That's why it crashed. Okay. This has made me aware that I've lost so many races because you guys intentionally abuse redeems at the end. I might start actually putting a limit on them. Only for Outrun, but that doesn't make any sense. So I might just take Outrun away. I can't have both. You guys can't have both. It's not a skill issue when my PC's fucking chugging. That's not a skill issue. So unless you want to buy me a new PC. Benny, I just see your comment excuses and I want to end the stream now, but like for realsies. Keep jingling the keys. But only once. That's what I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna have a stream where everyone gets one redeem. And I mean every individual person gets one redeem. It's first come, first serve. But everyone who uses the redeem instantly gets timed out for 5 minutes. Oh, can I set that up with a bot? I could set that up with a bot. Anytime someone clicks redeem, they get timed out for 5 minutes. That redeem's gone because it's one person per use. Or it's one use period. So then you all have to clamor and fight. Oh, and then I'm sitting there toggling all the redeems on and off. I did that with the first redeem. Not today that you did. Okay, no more of this. Three fucking losses in a row hurts me deep inside. Because I'm already bad at video games. Anyone redeeming first got timed out. Not here. What are you talking about? What are you trying to rewrite history? What are you gaslighting me for? Okay, go up there. Go. No, in my chat. That's fucked up and evil. Then I got the lazy. You know, another reason to get a bot. Just like how Twitch is trying to make sure that you, the chatter, if you type in something a little bit suspicious, it'll give a pop-up saying, hey, guess what, guys? Maybe you shouldn't type that. Are you sure you want to send that? Twitch is actively trying to make sure that AI is controlling the entirety of this goddamn platform. And I say, fuck off. Fuck off. Channels have mods, or individuals can mod for themselves. No one needs a fucking notice when they type in someone's chat saying, hey, do you want to actually say that? Are you sure that's the right thing to say? What a fantastic fucking way to basically make people think, do I even want to chat now? Wow. What a great way to lower engagement on this platform by making AI tell you that you should not, at any level, speak. Please get a parental note before you post this comment. Can we get your daddy's signature and credit card number? Especially those wacky digits on the back of it. Bum 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 bum. Brum bum bum bum. Are you telling me I can't tell the streamer that I want to tongue punch their fart box, not with the AI around? With the AI around, it'll tell you, no, you can't comment that. Anywho, Sun dumped this in a while ago. Asmodeus investment firm, wait.
Domain expansion, immaculate crack rock.
Yeah, sorry, son, I don't like this channel. Skip. Anywho, time for the real stuff. It's nothing against you. I'm just not a fan. No one will be able to badmouth me. Asian, you don't stream. Asian, you don't stream. It won't affect you. You won't be able to badmouth other people, though. And now for the real video I wanted to show you. Hey guys, it's the inflation video from Justin Wang.
On June 30th of 1971, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory debuted in theaters. Roald Dahl, who wrote the book it was based on, as well as the original screenplay, absolutely hated the film for a variety of reasons. These reasons included changes made to his work, the focus on Willy Wonka instead of Charlie, and the casting of Gene Wilder. And at first, the film wasn't much of a success at all. It barely made back its budget. But in the years following, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory would slowly become one of cinema's greatest
this one is one of those, like,
several popular airings on TV.
I can't say cult classic, but at the time, no one gave a shit.
Movie in a lot of people's childhoods.
It's amazing how many inflation fetishes this movie spawned.
For a lot of people, the most consequential scene was the one in which Violet, after snatching Willy Wonka's gum and chewing on it despite his warnings, turns into a big blueberry.
But also, Roald Dahl was kind of a racist piece of shit,
she inflates like a balloon, and then she's rolled away by the Oompa Loompas. In the book, she explodes and dies.
Well, racist piece of shit's hard. Piece of shit. He's kind of an asshole.
Silly gag and a little bit of a moral lesson. But for some, it was their first exposure to body horror, leaving them to mentally fill in the gruesome details of Violet's fate. But for some viewers, this scene opened up their mind to a world of exciting possibilities, shaping their predilections through adulthood. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about body inflation fetishists.
Hey Arthur, you still here? It's one of your two fetishes. Inflation and then the fart fetish.
This video is sponsored by Raycon.
He was misogynistic at the very
least. Around this time of year, you'd start to see all the back-to-school commercials on TV, and it'd make me miserable because they didn't want to go back to school. However, it was still fun to buy a bunch of crap. But you know what? I'm not in school anymore, but I can still buy stuff, so it's even better now. And you know what's an absolute must-have for me this fall? Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds, of course. I know you've heard me talk about Raycon's everyday earbuds before and thought, wait a minute, what do you mean the same audio quality you expect from the big guys, but at half the price?
Really shitty.
Well, now's the best time to check them out, as they've recently launched their new upgraded model.
Get a good pair of
earbuds for years
outer
now.
headphones.
I'm going on walks or I'm at the gym, and this is the third
in-the-ear headphones are bad.
I can honestly say that this is the biggest leap in audio
outside the
quality
earphones. Hi, Callie. Hi. Welcome in.
Multi-point connectivity.
Callie, we're watching a video on inflation.
The quick charge function is also a lifesaver.
The history of
10 minutes of charging gives you 90 minutes of playtime. Just click the link in the description below or go to buyraycon.com/wang. You'll get 20 to 40% off your Raycon purchase, plus free shipping. I think when most people hear the word fetish, they think about BDSM. You know, whips and rope and leather and whatnot. But that's just scratching the surface, of course. I'm sure that you, as a viewer of this channel, have come across much stranger stuff. I'm not even talking about like more extreme fetishes, stuff like poo or pee, or getting your dick flattened. I'm talking about stuff that's generally
Hammer nails
harmless,
in
but
the
it's so
peen.
absurdly specific that you're like, how did someone even come to realize that they're into this? For example, you got vor, where someone gets off on being swallowed whole by a giant carnivorous
Remember,
plant.
August
or by
8th
Bowser or
was
something.
Vor Day.
Yeah, I don't even know what the name for this is. People want to have like alien eggs laid inside of them. They even got like these alien dick toys that they spit out dissolving eggs. One of the funniest ones to me is body inflation, where a person gets partially or entirely inflated like a balloon. Like you picked up that balloon power up in Super Mario World. Which, there's probably some people who were playing that game back in the day, and they were like, wait a second, this is working for me. But in the way that Sally Acorn or Lola Bunny were a lot of people's furry awakenings, it seems like the genesis for the inflation fetish for a lot of people was that scene from Willy Wonka. In fact, the scene
I'm gonna come in the overflow room.
Genre, blueberry porn. You even got like this one dude, Cody Sprayberry, who has a whole blueberry OnlyFans. But for the people who found their souls touched by that Willy Wonka scene, it generally manifested in more of a general interest in the idea of blowing up. They were more interested in that than the fruit. But of course, Willy Wonka came out all the way back in 1971.
Good for you. Hey man, get that bag. Get that bag.
Internet fetish people in 1971. To paraphrase a very poignant post that was once
get
made
that
on
bag.
4chan,
Get that
back
bag.
in the old
That's all I
days before
say.
the internet, you might think, hey,
Chat,
maybe I want to
chat. Remember, streamer wants you to just make sure that you're living a comfortable and happy
maybe I want
life.
to fuck a toaster. Then you go online and find the greater toaster fetishist community, and that's your life now. It all seems like a very modern phenomenon because we all have some sense of that, but the inflation
Also, you guys would have to draw a lot of blueberry fetish art of me for that to even be a thing, for me to then have a base to then start getting more art of it, and that's no good.
And how these communities form in general. He began to think about inflation after having a dream as a child where he turned into a balloon and floated helplessly
Streamer, what do you mean? You would take people's fan art and then use that as a paywalled content, and I'd be like, yeah.
The inflation, something that the interview compared to a sub-dom dynamic. In 1994, after he moved into his own place and had more privacy, he started looking for inflation content to scratch that itch.
Or I get rich and famous enough that I can start essentially just paying for artists to live. And then I'll make at least 2 funny OnlyFans. One the weird fetish stuff and one the regular stuff.
Reaching out to these people and
not of me,
had himself a mailing list of about 12 people. This was the early inflation
fetish. No one's seeing my flesh.
Within a year, it ballooned into about 200 people. But the thing is, as I suspected when I started working on this video, inflation is really a bunch of similar but different fetishes that are caught under the same umbrella. You can notice how different artists focus on different aspects of blowing up. For example, Inflate told the interviewer that a big draw of it for him is seeing the natural human form expanded. Like, you might like big boobs, but what if they were even bigger, blown up like a balloon?
Well, that's just hyperinflation.
And he also said that to some extent, his partner's implants feed into this fetish. There's also some people that want to see the inflated person pop, while there's others that are strongly opposed to it. We split off into different groups based on specific interests that had cropped up as common themes. Lunars, breast expansion, body inflation, and pool toys / vinyl animals. Everyone was friendly, but it became clear that there was enough diversity that we should each set up camps and stay in touch. At the time of the interview, Inflate was making a website called Airy Tales. It collected some stories from the community, including things like Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood and how she became not so little, and Goldilocks and the 3 Heirs. Like
the free heirs, not the 3 heirs.
Era, it was more spread across a bunch of websites maintained by individuals. For instance, another interesting site I came across was bodyinflation.org, which was made by Luther Kane in 1997, and still exists to this very day.
What?
Features on the original website include art of celebrities
Turtle, do you
inflated,
still go to it?
including people like Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Soleil Moonfry, Cindy Crawford, and Courtney Cox. It also had a list of
I hate when they have the tube.
Aside from the obvious Willy Wonka scene, you got stuff like Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's a good one.
In one scene, the guys who drive the ice cream truck fall through a trapdoor in the clown's spaceship. They fall into a pit of plastic balls. On the edge of the pit sit 2 female alien clowns whose breasts inflate. The female clowns are butt ugly, just letting you know. I guess this is like their version of rubbing one out to the Sears catalog. Back to the Inflate 123 interview, he mentioned something else that's a big part of the community. He purchased an inflatable catsuit from a company named Cocoon. He mentions that it wasn't really what he was looking for. There just wasn't enough feeling of that internal pressure as it inflated. Although Inflate was unhappy with his purchase, there were some people with better access to better stuff. In fact, these kinds of suits were the specialty of perhaps the most
One of my favorite
well-known
videos on
member of the
YouTube is the dude
community, at
putting a
least in the
tube in his
mainstream
ass, and then the other
Of course,
end
I'm speaking
is
of
a
the
can
one
of
and only
whipped
Mr.
cream,
Blow Up.
and he inflates
Although
himself.
none of his
No
several
idea how it's
official
still on
websites appear
YouTube,
to
but
have
I
been
love it.
archived well enough to browse,
Fair.
a lot of his story can be gathered through various publications. In August of 2000, The Guardian attended the London Fetish Fair, where the reporter Nick Barley spoke to
I
Mr. and
personally
Mrs.
am
Blow Up.
scared to now
In the article, they described
make a
his
brand new
rubber
YouTube
fetishes,
account
and
and
it doesn't
doom
really
scroll
go
it
into
on
the
stream
idea of
because
inflation at all.
I have a
Just that
feeling
they're
that
web designers who had
in
been
like
in the
10
scene
minutes
for
I might
25
come
years at
across
that point.
porn,
Although in one quote
and
taken
it'd
from
be
him,
called
Mr. Blow Up
educational
does
purposes.
echo Inflate 1, 2, 3
Like those guys
sentiments
that
about the
butt
lack
fuck
of
each other on
resources in the early
YouTube.
days.
And
You
they
couldn't
say,
get
no,
this
no, it's
stuff in shops.
education. He's
There were no
guessing if it's a
clubs and
dildo
very
or my
few
cock.
magazines. Now there are
Do
more
you think
shops in the UK
David
than almost
Bowie
anywhere
was into
else.
inflation?
A few years later,
He did
BBC
have a
would
song
take a
called
closer
Under
look at
Pressure.
him. We get to see
No,
him
no,
at
no,
home
no.
using
So
some
that
of the
song
suits
was
with the help
about
of his
him
wife.
and
we also see pictures of his friends who are also in on the fetish. He mentions that his interest developed in childhood.
I think we had
him and Freddie Mercury of Queen were in a hotel room together fucking.
And I found those very interesting.
Doing cocaine and
I
fucking.
often wondered what it would be like to sort of
So the
get
pressure
inside
is more
something
of
like
like
that, or have
on
an
his
outfit
prostate.
that inflated.
Like
Or on
Inflate
Freddy's,
1,
I don't know
He
much.
also found that he was seeking the pressure from the inflation suits. He says it's relaxing and a way to unwind.
I'm in a sort of fetal position in here, sitting
I like that response
on
better.
the floor with
Good.
my knees up under my chin and my arms around my
Brother,
legs.
you can
And
just
like Inflate,
you can
he
just
also
do that.
found his community through the early internet. We even get a glance at his website at the time.
Like, I'm
It's
not
funny,
knocking
pretty
what
much
you're saying,
every
but,
friend
like-
I've shown this clip to while working on this video had more or less the same reaction. They're expecting to laugh at some creepy weirdo, but then they're kind of taken aback by this gentle, soft-spoken man who was lucky enough to find a supportive group of friends. It's still funny to watch him blow up, though. A
Yeah.
much more in-depth look at Mr. Blow Up was given in an article he wrote for Secret magazine at some point in the early 2000s.
Yo, he wrote a fucking article for
mentions that
Secret?
He's 43 years old and lives with his wife just outside of London. Rubber fetishism is just one of his interests, which also include things like reading, music,
All I know
travel,
is that Kurt
and
Cobain
preserved
fucked that
railways.
dude's dad
And
in
the
Italy.
interest in
No,
railways
no,
actually
that
makes a lot
was
of things
David
make
Bowie.
sense. In this article,
That
he
was
once
David
again
Bowie.
mentions the relaxing nature of the inflatables. I mentioned that at times his wife has used his suits not as a fetish device, but as a way to stay focused while reading. He also speaks about how until he met his wife somewhat recently, none of his several previous girlfriends were interested in engaging with the rubber fetish at all. In fact, Mrs. Blow Up not only just tolerated his interest, she helped
Blow Up.
nurture it, helping him build a growing collection of inflatables.
For reference of
So
people who
listen,
don't
if
know what
rubber
I'm
fetishist
referring
in his
to.
40s can finally meet his perfect match. There's no reason to settle for less. In fact, with
That's David Bowie on the front of the bike, and then there's some dude's dad on the back of the bike.
We have quite a large collection of rubber now, ranging from conventional items.
And it's
like
funny too
vests
because he
and shorts,
posted the picture
up
on the
to
internet
cat
saying, "Hey
suits of
guys, look,
various
my
types
dad
and
hung out with
colors,
David Bowie
two
when he
long
was in
capes,
Italy,"
a rubber
and everyone
maid's
responded
dress,
with,
two
"Your
long
dad got
dresses,
fucked by
and
Bowie."
red and black high-heeled rubber boots.
Your
Our bed
dad
has
got
a
fucked
black
by
rubber sheet on
Bowie.
it, with two rubber pillowcases. We also have,
And to
of
my
course,
response to that, I'd have been like,
inflatables,
well, good for
including an
him.
inflatable total enclosure body bag, several hoods, and a catsuit. He also spoke about how he's modified some of the devices
Kind
and
of weird
goals
by
of making his
people.
own. Although
No,
budget
Bo-
concerns were limiting him at the time. He includes the article by looking towards the future. As for the future years, as a
Bowie's
married
an
man, I
attractive
now
man,
have
and the
other
fact that I will bring it up
priorities, such as
one
the
more
maintenance
time
of
for
a
reference.
house and 2 cars, and the purchase of computer equipment for our web design consultancy. Which means that I cannot spend as much time as I'd like in our
Look
rubber
at where
collection.
that
Like
man's
thousands
hands
of other
are
people
as
in
they're
England, we
stationary
firmly
on the
believe that
bike.
one day we'll win the lottery jackpot.
Chat.
Unlike them, however, we won't
Chat.
squander our money on houses
Chat.
or cars. We'll spend it sensibly.
Look at where
on the
his
most
hands
comprehensive
are.
Collection of rubber.
Look at where they're stationary on that bike posing for a picture. Look at where that man's hand. So you see the play on the game right here is this guy right here, and this is David Bowie. Look at that handsome man. This is David Bowie. Okay, they fucked. They banged uglies. They rammed it. They smashed it. There's no goddamn denying anywhere because look, he's just gonna reach in. He's gonna reach in and start playing pool. Tell me. Look at this. Be God honest. Look at this whole scenario. Oh. There we go. I was like, why didn't it? There he goes. Look at this whole scenario. They fucking. Dude, your dad and Bowie totally fucked. They fucking. You can't tell me otherwise. They fucking. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But they fucking nonetheless. Okay. Back to inflation.
Can dream up. Probably making a few suppliers very rich as well. Overall, he just seems like a really nice guy with a strange but harmless fixation. I've kind of noticed this to be a thing sometimes with these kinds of stories. Like, you'll assume someone's gonna be some kind of deranged maniac, but having found their peace in life against all odds, they're strangely well adjusted. Unfortunately, I found a Flickr post from September 15th, 2020, posted by Lula in memoriam of Mr. Blowup. The person who posted this appears to be a part of the community who would know what's going on, so I think it's likely that Mr. Blowup did indeed pass away. He would have been about 60 years old at the time. Now, going back to the idea that inflation is a collection of similar but different fetishes under the same umbrella, I think that what Mr. Inflate does isn't exactly what a lot of people think of when we hear about inflation. In a lot of ways, it's kind of the opposite. While he was seeking to feel the pressure coming in on him from the outside and kind of have the inflatable squeeze him,
yeah, he wanted
what I
crush.
usually picture when I hear about this is people getting inflated from the inside out. Usually like Sonic the Hedgehog or some random persona. In fact, I want to say like 99% of the inflation stuff I've ever seen was furries. Which it seems a little bit odd considering that the Willy Wonka scene has absolutely nothing to do with furries or animals of any kind. When looking into this phenomenon, I actually came across a post on r/furry. Why are inflation and fecal-related fetishes the most popular on sites like FA? It seems like every 3 pictures on Fur Affinity, there is an inflation picture, a vor picture, a fat belly picture, a diaper picture, or a shit picture. I am just curious. I never see this kind of fetish anywhere else on any kind of site. There are censored nipples in
this video.
The inflation feces-related fetishes run rampant. I mean, go look for yourself. Go to browse, and there are probably at least 4 inflation or diaper pictures. I'm just curious as to why these fetishes.
There's uncensored nipples near my head too.
Seem to line up with the furry community. I personally find it a little weird for relatively cool furries to be painting pictures of otherwise beautiful fursonas, but then ruin it with a poopy diaper or a huge belly. I don't understand. Can someone explain? An explanation was given by a user named Cultsar. I can give a possible explanation for the inflation stuff. Fur Affinity was started by a fur who was into inflation. It was advertised as an alternative to other art sites where that sort of thing wasn't very well received. So much of the early community was into inflation. It still has a surprisingly large inflation community on the site. So as I understand it, Fur Affinity was originally a bit of a containment zone for furries with weird fetishes. But eventually they just vastly outgrew all the people they are being contained from. It makes sense that such a large website would be able to shape the culture like that. But I also think there's another reason. Furries are famously the greatest art patrons of our time.
True.
A lot of artists who aren't furries and have no interest in that stuff have openly admitted that it's basically rich furries who are keeping the lights on. And this sort of inflation can basically only ever be depicted in art, because you can't do it in real life without dying. There's been several cases of accidental deaths throughout the world where
God, if I could go back in time and just tell you,
I recently covered one of these.
We're gonna figure out how to 3D model, and we're gonna make so many blown up furries.
Ruptured when his boss blew compressed air up his butt as a joke.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, the creator for Affinity.
Like around the world. You might think, oh, it's just air. But
oh God, I watched a man die.
That being said, though, I did.
Oh my God, we just watched a man die on screen
and survived. Steve McCormack was a truck driver from New Zealand. At 48 years old, his career had mostly been without incident. But in an instant, a freak accident had people saying he was lucky to be alive.
Don't make me remember my furry lore, haha.
While on his route traveling through the town of Opotiki, Stephen fell between the cab and trailer of his truck. He landed onto the air hose, breaking it. As he landed, the hose was still pumping air, and its brass nozzle tore into his butt cheek, and it began to actually inflate his butt. I know this sounds like someone's fetish story that they wrote, but this is a real thing that happened. He described what it felt like to a local publication, the Wakatane Beacon. I felt the air rush into my body, and I felt like it was going to explode from my foot. I was blowing up like a football. I felt like I had the bends, like in diving. I had no choice
the founder actually passed away.
Up like a balloon. The nozzle had positioned itself where it was just inside his skin and his muscle tissue. It wasn't inside his gut or any part of the digestive system, which is what killed all those other guys. It was agonizing, separating his fat from his muscle, and it took his body days to deflate. leaving his skin in a condition that he compared to a roast pork. And there's probably aspects of this that sound like a dream to this brand of inflation fetishist. But I imagine the pain and likely permanent injuries.
Oh no,
would
don't
be a
say
lot more than
degloving.
they
Oh
bargained
god,
for,
don't
even
say
with the
degloving.
prospect of surviving the ordeal. Like, I'm
Taking me
sure
back
there's
2 years
probably,
ago when
maybe
I was
2 or 3
sending
people
pictures of
coming across this
degloving
video
to
that are
Woozle.
actual inflation fetishes, and they're hearing that story for the first time and writing it down in their notebook. Don't try
That's
this on
the
purpose,
term, I
please.
know.
But anyway, that's all for now. If you like this video, turn on notifications.
But
and
I was
check
showing
out my
him
video
degloving
about
of, like,
the guy who made a
hands.
life-size Princess Sally doll with a skeleton inside.
Yeah, let's stop bringing that. Wang, stop bringing up that video. I keep forgetting, and then.
Hell fucking
Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No, I don't have anything else. That means I can play mech game now. Okay, hold on, give me a second.
It's all.
What the fuck is a VTuber?
It's
Can
all.
you explain that to me? What the fuck
It's
is
all.
a VTuber? If it's a person, or even
It's
a
all.
person who knows what a VTuber
It's
is,
all.
then it seems like someone who has
It's
never
all.
gotten laid and never
It's
will.
all.
But what the fuck is a
It's
VTuber?
all.
Can you
Yeah, VTubers are cringe, but you know what isn't cringe? Giant robots. Oh, wait. My funny microphone.
Alright, there we go. Now I'm ready. Alright, chat, this is Mecha Breaker. Or Mecha Break. There's inspired to be cringe someday. Just follow your dreams, because everyone else thinks that people's true intentions and dreams are cringe. If you can do this... No, I'm not filling out the survey again. You can do anything. Alright, so... It's 3 a.m., gotta go. No, it's 1:53, but good night, Clay. I'll have a good eat, bud. I got one of the greatest fucking paints in this game. Chat, this game's great.
Domain expansion.
It's got
Immaculate
the
crack rock.
dumbest fucking loot system for paint I've ever seen. You will see 4 points down here. These are all randomized. You get paint quality out of 100. This one is 82.54, so on the can itself it's a little worn away in some spots. And then there's a metallic rating and a smoothness rating and then a special texture. This is one of the rarest ones because I've never seen them have 0 in these numbers and only have a quality of paint. This is Plastic Man. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look how plastic it looks like. Because it has no metallic shine and no smoothness to it. It's just paint. So Mecha Break was having a little funny contest where they were like, okay, send us your paint jobs. We'll shout you out. We want to see the creative community. So I did this. I simply painted him up all green, and then did the tweet directly at them, saying that I made him after America's greatest hero, Sarge. Also, why is that on that layer and not on this layer? Oh, I see. I had to do it that way. That's stupid and I hate it. Mud Brain has the greatest smoothness rating. True. Okay. It was clearly a bit, as I didn't even get a good, picture quality for him. He's totally in the dark and green. He's totally in the dark, you can barely see him. But mainly, it was just so I could tweet the picture of Super Smug Sarge. God, I don't miss playing the Army Men games, but I'm happy I played them on stream to remember how bad they were. Also, Garfsuna, you know that your statement's so real because I was just about to repeat the statement before I remembered that I already did. Brain real smooth. But like, look, there's other really nice colors like golden brown and mustard. One. Who recruited me? What do you mean recruitment? What do you mean recruitment? Like into the robot game? Also, hi Blurrsberry, welcome in. Baby, it's Giant Robot Game. I'm gonna be on that. And this is like a good fucking... It's a good hero shooter. I just hope that I get to play the other fucking options before it comes out. Did the No Child Left Behind guy go to your school? What do you mean? Oh, for Army Men? No. I just played... I had one of the weirdest N64 collections. I one day should... talk to my brothers and be like, okay, what were all the N64 games that we had? Write down the list and then explain to you guys the games that I grew up with, and then maybe you'll understand. Because I did not have Mario in that house. It was weird. Oh, I will say, when my dad got me a Sega, instead of getting me like Sonic or any of the other games that like Echo of the Dolphin, any of those games, he got me Mech Assault 3050. I got Mech Assault 3050 for the Sega Genesis. Let me pull up Mech Assault 3050. Sorry, Mech Warrior 3050. No, not the SNES. There we go. No. Oh, God damn it. So this was the game I booted up one Christmas as a wee young lad of like 7. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing and never got past the first level. Oh yeah, no, based as hell of him to do it. Because he was like a little giant robot. My dad was a secret weeb he didn't understand and know. But he really loved Godzilla and a bunch of other things that if anyone else would have pointed out, being like, what the fuck, that's weird. Machine gun. Cool it. No more of old, but like you can see where my my love and joy of gigantic robots comes from. Now that I've gotten the stupid paint job bit out of the way, there we go, the uglier paint job. Also, the one little bit of yellow mustard I put on his arm. I had no idea Mech Warrior had a SNES Mega Drive for these. Yeah, it's old as shit. It's a great series. God, I'm so happy that it's still technically around, kinda, not really, but yeah. People at least know about it. It didn't die out in the early 2000s like so many others. Emerald in heaven. So here's my shit-ass kid, pilot. He's got a labret like me, the piercing under the lip, and he's got a scouter, and he's got a shitty toque, and then he looks like, the rest of him looks like Powerline, with some magenta thrown in. Shoutouts to anyone who is in the Discord watch along for the 5-0 Goes West and the Goofy movie. But yeah, paint job applied. Apply. I'm playing Wilkins. Wilkins is Big Striker, Heavy Brawler, we get in there and fuck shit up. I hit my number 1, and a giant force field comes around me and whoever's near me within a certain radius. I call that the fuck box. Magenta, the false color. That's fine. I like it. I am the false streamer. It works. So yeah, I put opponents in the fuck box. And then I hit number 3, and 2 boomerangs come out, and they start spinning around like Beyblades. And they lock on. And then I dash in and hit 2, and 2 is like a little stun. Like I do the kabuki mist. I like spit in their face, and they get stunned for a second. And then I just start swinging, and then I start spinning around like a Beyblade. I fuck on them in the hurt box. Now I'm gonna go into random matches and get my ass kicked, because I've only been playing this on and off for the playtest and not non-stop like a bunch of people have been. And ever since they removed the actual ranking system, anyone can play against anybody. So I've been getting fucked on by platinum players. I think it's platinum. I forget the is it platinum then master or platinum diamond master? All I know is I'm on like gold 2. Also, did I switch over to mech game? Yes, I did. Alright, is anyone picking my robot? Locked in. No, 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 no! Someone picked my robot. I don't want Inferno. I'll pick Falcon.
Falcon, ready to strike. Aleseness,
Fuck you! Fuck you! Did you make a freak? Oh my god, they made a freak. They made an absolute freak. Look at this. Look at this face. I love this. Hourglass figure. And a beautiful features. And that 6 head right there matches their 6.5 hours of playtime. I should go in and freakify my guy, but I just don't really care enough.
Lumine, ready to strike.
Alright, hit the button. Wait, you switched to Panzer?
Ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board.
Did I get in time? Did I get in time? We got it, baby! Okay, so it's because it's a hero shooter. Each team's only allowed 1 of each. And I'm always scared of not getting the one I'm kinda sorta good at. Hi, Psychic, welcome in. You're just in time for Robot Game. Also, alright, that is bugging me. There we go. Robot.
Objective: secure and submit keys to the central launch site.
Sweet. So, my main weapon is big axe. My secondary is a big gun. I got your. Come on, come on. Where's their healer? Oh shit. Okay, we got him. Doesn't matter. Shit. So those are the executions that can happen. And I'm with the spinny. I just got in. No one tell me how to play. This is my warm-up match. Also, it's a playtest. I'm here for network, data, and nothing else. Because everything wipes at the end of the network test. No one gets to keep anything. mine. Oh, fuck. Come here. Yay! Okay, so now that I got the key, I just have to simply run over here. What a fucking idiot. I didn't even pay attention. Now I just stand here and survive long enough to upload, which, fine now.
Warning. Enemy secured key. Intercept now. Fire
It's fine, I uploaded as much as I could. Do you get to customize your pilot as well as the robot? Yep. I will show the paint details later after this match, but you can go pretty damn close. Like, the people making this clearly love Gunpla. The pilot's no exception. You can make freaks in this game. Point C? Oh, fuck. Let's go, babe, let us. Let's rip it in the sky. Now in 15 seconds I'm gonna get... Thank you for the 5 almost 3. Ooh, god damn it. Oh, I can make the map bigger? I didn't even know that. Ooh. I was hitting buttons more than paying attention. Also, I haven't heard this in a while. How bad do I
if
sound?
a stranger comes up to you and wants to fuck you in the ass, that's no good.
Testing. Oh, that's not bad. Oh yeah, all my lows are gone. So now it's just all high, nasally. Breaker. Wait, we still haven't grabbed it from C? What the fuck? Shit. You guys cursing me with the evil music. The one good thing about this, though, and I appreciate the hell out of this, it shows me me and how. Even down to the individual, like, I can go to my view, I can see who killed me / who assisted. It even lets me know the damage at the point of impact, as opposed to just saying how much they did over the course of the event. It's so good. Fuck, did I not get him in the fuck box? Oh no, there he is. Okay, so this guy's a piece of shit. He's the default. This guy's the default character. He gets 2 health bars because the devs hate the players. I kid, kind of, but really, why does he get 2 health bars? There, I killed him, thank God. Oh, well, they did do an update. Hopefully they actually updated his fucking kit. Here we go, baby. Adi Jaff's welcome in Bliss's pain. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Spider, Jesus Christ, thank you for a resub. It's been 20 months? It's been 20 months? What the fuck do you mean? Aquila, get the fuck back here. Oh, why did I hit that button? Why did I hit that button?
Snake SNA.
So I've lost this game, so I don't care, so I'm just bullying this Falcon. Bullying. Bullying. God damn it. How'd the Aquila hit me? Go, 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 go. Man, they had a Skyraider on their team? What the fuck? Yeah, baby! And that's how easy it is to go from what looks like you're gonna lose really soon to a win by locking in 4-4 and 6. Okay, and the best part, I get to see all the kills in like a highlight reel at the end. Or if it has nothing, it loads for a little bit, and you get really sad. Oh, I killed Cloud. And then here's the final one. Oh, what's this one? This was just rubbing dirt in his eye? Yeah. They counted that cyst? Really? Anywho. And that was 11 minutes and 6 seconds of my time that I happily won. Yes! Yes! The freak on my team got MVP! Look at this boy. Look at this handsome boy. He got an ace and 2 double kills. Okay. Yeah, I did 9.3. I did pretty good. Their highest was 8.9. Theirs is just not loading. Okay. Did they not get in the game? $645,000, almost 46,000. Direct damage, 285,000. Damage taken, almost 1 million. 30 upload, 1 intercept. Yeah, I'll take it. Gonna get the gold 1, baby. So, yes, there is a funny battle pass thing. I don't know if it's gonna be just like a seasonal, just progression, how you go, or if you gotta pay. I have no idea to any of the monetary details yet. I'm saying based off of gameplay, this game's really good. Now, no, we'll show pilot off first. Here's my pilot. Here are my outfit options. Here's my default Dan suit. Here's the mech suit that I pick. Oh god, tell me. Oh god, it removed the paint? No. No, it removed the paint? Don't save, thank god. Oh, thank god. So if I go to outfit, and I go to advance, we have all the paints. I can fuck with all the paints. I can do that for all the areas listed. I also have sliders for him if I want to make him look like a hideous fucking freak. Hey, how do I sort these? Can I sort these in any way, or I'm just stranded with the colors on my screen? Oh, paint quality at 90, goddamn. Is 90 the highest? Deep gray. Why is there the orange glow? Is that just the lights around him? And then the big boy. As you can see, we can paint the skeleton, and when we right click that, we can paint every little individual detail, or we can just do a base paint of all of them. We do this for all arm, body, legs, back, the main weapons, the sidearm, alternative additional shit, bunch of additional shit, We can go all out, oofies. You can do anything to your heart's desire. Look at this. This is all the layers of paint in the different areas. Broken down visually. God, I love this game. Oh, and I didn't even say the best part. Decal, graphics, and overall base pattern on the robot. This one's kind of surprising because it like takes away so much. It adds so much when you finally notice it. Otherwise, you're like, I would never have known any of that shit was on there. And then there's mods. Then there's increment stat adjustments. You mean this whole time I didn't even notice that? I have 3 individual... Oh. Okay. Alright. That's a headache. That's a headache understanding that I have that option now. Instead of just hard sticking to all the good ones. And there's challenges to get rankings and stuff. Pilot Vulcan to achieve top assault and top finisher with a victorious battle in battlefield mode. Silver tier and above. Can I go to the station and just pick it? Or can I just pick it? Okay, so Ace Arena and Mash Mac. I don't know what these are, but I know there's going to be PvE. And I was originally informed of this game through, I believe, it being referred to as a Battle Royale with mechs at first. Which, with them hard locking, that it's probably just going to be like the full roster and a free-for-all. But if they get more mechs later down the road, or if there's a set number they have in mind, that'd be nice.
That guy's a cyber character. He's not real.
Either way, I want. Oh, is these the ones that I'd be using? Okay, hold on. There we go. Actually, hold on. I never used Skyraider too. Okay, so I assume what this means is if I don't get this, it'll randomly pick from one of the other 3. And if all of those are picked, then it'll break. And then I won't have to worry. And by that I mean I'll panic. Violently shit myself. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, and then there's the challenge. There's like challenge missions. And then there's a regular challenge that will give me stuff. I obtained this badge now. But yes, chat, if you want to get this game, I'm pretty sure the beta's open to everyone now. You can just download it. It's like 15 gigs or so. Be warned, it is a little heavy on the PC. Okay, one down. Oh shit, my dumbass has been checking my email all day. Whoa. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that. I believe at this point it's an open play test. I have no way of checking without uninstalling it. That's not fucking happening. No, I need to kill these. This is pathetic. There we go. Put him in the box, put him in the box, put him in the box. See, the difficult part is this guy's not meant. He's a melee character. I'm going up against one of my worst opponents. Of course I lose lock on just then. Hello? Well, as you can see, there's 8 minutes left. There's no way in fuck I'm getting this. Or 8 minutes, 8 seconds.
Challenge failed.
Just check Steam. Yeah, it looks like open beta now. Okay, so you only have until 9 a.m. PST. Noon tomorrow for my Eastern friends. Okay, one more time. Get him. Get him. Quit doing that.
Stabilizing.
Sir, now you do the... There, why weren't you locking on this whole time? Now that you're actually doing it, it's throwing me off, though. Megan. My worst part is all the buttons being 1, 2, and 3. And me not being a keyboard warrior. I'd rather play this on controller, but I know in my heart it would not be the same. I need to get a Steel Battalion controller. There we go. Fuck box. Beautiful. Look, did you get sponsored or did you just get it for your... no, this is just... There's an open beta going on right now. Anyone can download this. Anyone can play. It's just a network playtest. They closed it off for the first few days, and you had to just simply... they were sponsored to give out keys by some streamers. I just watched May and just got a key. And I've been playing pretty much all week. On and off. I say that like I've been playing a lot of time, but I think I got maybe like 10 hours into it. But still, for like on and off, a lot of time. Is it fun? This is amazing. I'm paying money for this game when it comes out. Fuck, depending on how good it launches, I might battle pass this shit. I might eat even worse than I current do, and worse as in less, just to make sure I can play. Fun fucking robot game. So yeah, highly recommend anyone check it out if you have 15 gigs of storage and something that can run. I will admit this game's a little robust in the graphics. Hi Mug, hi Mug, hi Mug, hi Mug. Thank you for a 3-1 streak. It's AC6 if it was a hero shooter. Fuck, there's 3 of them by the end of it? Oh, god damn it. I gotta learn how to put them all in the fuck cube.
Challenge failed.
No, I'm good. Come on, load. Load. So yeah, chat, you only have until 9 a.m. PST, noon EST to play video game before it poofs. And we still don't have a release date for it. With that said, swing your blade from side to side. It's time to go to the Welkin. And then he spins around and he kills them after putting them in his fuck box. Then he throws out the boomerangs and then he coughs in their face. And then he hits them with the axe like 3 or 4 more times. Then he spins. How the fuck is it taking so long to get a game? Just load me up with like 6 bots. I don't even care what the fuck is going on. 48 seconds, I swear. Yay. Shit! They're not gonna let me lock in. They're not gonna let me lock in. They're not gonna let me lock in.
Welkin, ready to strike.
Yes!
Ready to strike. Lumine, ready to strike. Aquila.
Okay, so the 2 other walk-ins on my team are gonna now not want to play because I locked in first.
Pilot proceeding on board.
Side note: when you start off the character creator, you get a female, you get a lady character. If you want, you could try to make her have a fat ass, but there are limitations, unfortunately.
System initiated.
Annihilate the apostles that have infiltrated Sky City.
Now! Oh, okay, this is one of the worst fucking ones. So this is a team deathmatch mode where everyone only gets 1 life.
Within 3 rounds to halt.
And there are 2 stations on the map. One is a healing station that's unlimited, and the other is a revive, which is 1-time use. And you get to revive 1 teammate. I hate this fucking thing so much. Thank you. The button was default. So let's see if my team knows how to just huddle up and wait, or if they're all. Oh, Zeus is already over there. No, it's done for. Alright, we got a striker up above. Panther's down there. I can try to draw the Panther towards me.
Summoning beacon deploys in 30 seconds.
Attack marked target.
Fuck, he left, he didn't get in my box. He didn't get in my box, never mind.
Summoning beacon deployed.
Uh-oh, Stego. Uh-oh, Welkin. About the being all tactical and shit, no, I'm just a silly little guy who likes being in the big robot. Thank God though that I have team members that are actually trying to give a shit. Yes, 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 baby, yes. Nope, nope, I'm dead. Healer didn't get to me in time, understandable. Healer's dead, all the Welkins caught up to him. Fuck. So, streamer gets what we refer to as murder boners, where he stops thinking he wants to swing. Playing Welkin is that for me, because I stop thinking and swing. I understand it's my problem. I'm not going to get better. I'm only going to hope for a mode that allows me to be an idiot. It's a simple thing. At least I think. Also, like I said, you only get one life, so now I get to spend the rest of the match flipping through all my dudes unless someone wants to burn the only... If my team can get to the revive before it's utilized, and if they want to burn it on me. By the looks of it, though, it's already used. Oh! But I got a team good enough where we got a round 1 victory, so... Alright, let's go. Poggers.
Entering combat. The new round has begun.
You'll never get a Titanfall 3 because they're making Apex updates right now. You'll never see BT again. Cry about it, just like me. Dude, I just beat Titanfall 2 like 2 nights ago on stream. How much money Apex makes, you'll never see it. Because why would they stop developing their cash cow? I mean, I get it. But fuck you anyhow. Where'd they go? Where'd you go, you piece of shit? Where'd you go? I will cry. It was a good game. Sad the network security was shit. Oh god. Dog shit. But yes, an amazing game. Oh, hi! Hi, look, it's the little ninja. Where'd they actually go then? Hello! Hello!
Insufficient engine output.
Hey look, it's the Stego that killed me the last time. There we go, just shave off their shield. Oh no, that was ours. Shit. Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby, fuck.
Victory.
That feels so good. I've never had like a clean sweep. Alright, that was fine. I don't even give a shit. Technically I only died once. That's good, that's good. But that's very poor for the position I play. Well, also, I had a crack team of fucking flyers.
MVP.
Damn, you got a 12.6 rating? Oh, I got heaviest brawler. The best tactic, one summon. Yay! Free, cheap, easy points, and that's how we get in a gold 1, baby. And now for everyone's favorite moment. The inventory. Now, before I open up any crates, this is what I mean by this has got the coolest paint system. This has got the coolest little fucking, I know this is your money grab, but I don't care, setup. The paint quality is 83.481834. This can be distinguished by the paint can showing you that a part will have wear and tear, such as here, and here, and here, and here, and a little bit over here, and don't forget the edging. If I scroll down to something like this, paint quality 2.939079, you can understand the distinguishing features much clearer. And that's cool to streamer. However, there is the fact that not only is it paint quality, it's metallic level, smoothness level, and special textures. I bring forth to you a strange idea. What if I have the perfect paint for my robot and then one of their thing does not match? I'm going to scream. So I hope that they implement some sort of combination system, because I know I'm going to get a lot of doubles and triples of shit. Maybe there's a way I can mix the paints together and get like a higher quality one of it or anything like that. Please, for the love of God. Other than that, we have mod parts too, which like they do tiny little increments, tiny little differences, but I almost want to just play it without any mods and just let my mech be my mech. But the thing we all want to see is the box explode. Oh yeah. And see what things we get. More credits and more boost. And now, the actual one that apparently costs money, the paint. Yeah, I got Signal Papel. Paint quality at 44.870708. Metallic rating 15, no smoothness whatsoever. God, that's a Borderlands color. Oh my god, that's a Borderlands color. Oh, also other wacky things. I like put this earring on them, or these sunglasses, or this hip thing. For every 10 purchases, 3 out of 10 purchased currently receive the extra bonus below. Paint kit. Paint kit contains special paint. Receive random color upon use. Paint kit. So I can't click any of these. I could just go to tactical station and hangar. Anyone on? No? Damn it. Wait. Is Aquila still broken? Yes, world chat. Also, the world chat is just here, and it's the funniest shit ever. Alright. What time is it? I've heard the world chat is wild. I'm not gonna say that upon playing one game, somebody just straight up said, hey, so-and-so, are you still down for that BJ? But they had 0 playtime. Yeah, world chat's fun. I fell asleep. Go to bed. Go to bed, silly. Shit, I didn't get Welkin. Shit, I didn't get Welkin. Are they locked in? Yeah, the unfortunate part is if they're hovering over, like, the character, they still They haven't locked in? Oh my god, blow for dough! Holy shit!
Stego, ready to strike.
I don't want to play this. I'll play Falcon. Fucking either lock in or don't. See, I can't pick my character if they don't lock in manually.
Ready to strike. Welkin.
Oh,
ready
for
to strike.
fuck's sakes.
Pilot proceeding
Piece of
on
shit.
board.
Oh, please, sir, give me Pika. Oh, I didn't even realize they were in the squad asking me.
Injecting cubicide particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind projection system initiated.
Dismantle the stratum shatterers placed by St. Dino's
So,
at the observatory.
as Falcon, I'm just gonna fly around and do absolutely nothing because I don't have a lot of damage.
Reach the target number
I want them to recreate this character and call it Vulture, but they did. That's the other flyer called what? Star? What's the other one? Star something? I just want to say Starscream.
Entering combat zone.
Sky Rider. Bro, I've been doing that as Illuminated like every other day. Hi, small welcome in. Thank you for education. So with this guy, I hit 2 and I turn into a plane. And then I go pew 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 and then I hit a couple missiles. And then that happens. Because I have nothing. Because I'm a tiny bird. Of course the Welkin took me out. Come on. Also, ew, why is that so tiny? I thought that was fixed. Is that on trigger fires then? No, I'll fix that later.
Entering combat zone. Optical camo drone will soon the fire control system unlocked. Stratum shatterer dismantled. Target required.
Shit. As you can see, I do not play this character well. At all. Like you said, right, it's insane that melee can catch up with the flying characters. Yep. But this was because that's the superior fucking flying character. They...
Enemy down. Striker red landing area switching to boarding mode. Entering stratum shatterer dismantled by
Whoa, 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 whoa!
dismantled by enemy.
Thank you!
Shatterer deploys in 10 seconds.
Shit! Guys, did you know that the Stratum Shatterer is gonna deploy in 10 seconds? What do you mean? They finally allowed fucking editors to take control of trigger fire now? Oh my god, that's insane.
Enemy down. Striker red landing area switching to boarding mode. Stratum shatterer dismantled by enemy. Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Fire control system unlocked.
Ooh. Shit, that Aquila can hit. Whoa, what the fuck?
Stratum shatterer deploys in 10 seconds. Fire from left. Stratum shatterer in 10 seconds.
Huh. Ooh, fall asleep to the beautiful sound of Bud's voice in mech destruction. Okay, have a good night, have a good eve. Stop this replay. Anybody make a freak on my team? No, let's watch Blow for Dough. These fuckers aren't even going after the objective. Fuck. I deserve every death. I'm not good at this character. I'm only now realizing that World Chat might be saying something to me. I'm not looking all the way down there. I do have some issues with the UI. Mainly that the accept button is in the bottom right corner and not dead in the center when the matches are going on, or at least logging into. There's a few other things. I wish that there was better indication of where hits are coming from. Fuck. But we're coming back. So this is a simple get to the objective and then stand there for a few seconds long enough to dismantle it. I.e. you hit F once and then the bar fully grew without you getting shot or heat. It's first to 8. Shit! Yeah, I kinda get fucked on. I'm not a good flyer character. I still constantly want to get up in their face. How? How? He's fucked up. They haven't fucking died. I fed them how many fuck? Oh Jesus Christ! I think I'm done after this. The one thing I will say about this game is the fact that I can't have a way to auto lock in my character and only play games as the one character means that when I play continuous games as other characters I'm not good at. the want to continue goes dramatically down. I want to see how this plays out if we get a chance to finish.
It was a video game move!
Welkin, why aren't you putting your box down? Welkin, why aren't you putting... Oh, okay, they did, thank God. They didn't put it down so someone could capture. Oh, God. I tried my best. It is an insane free-for-all, and I feel like somebody else is just... Oh, that's our only guy? Jesus Christ, that's our only guy. Team wiped. You can lose... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, you can lose on a team wipe? Alright, well. Of 0.9. Ah, I died 9 fucking times. Oh, I got 1 assist. And I thought I got a kill. I guess it didn't count. How did you die 9 times? GG. Lamau. Good thing is, I don't think I D-rank. But yeah, those are the moments where you're like, okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Getting utterly crushed and defeated like that kind of like wrings the spirit out of you. Like a moist towelette strangled. And also, Monday streams are rare for a reason. I'm typically not off right now. This is my day off. But I thought because my dumbass could not properly hang out with you guys on the Saturday, because I stayed up too long, because I'm an idiot. I will do today's stream. With that though, I end early, because I haven't eaten yet. I like food, and I'd like to. I haven't brushed Queenie. She's all full of summer coat still, because she constantly sheds. With that, who the fuck's online? Also, get this fucking game. You only have 9 hours remaining to play it. You have 9 hours remaining to play it. If you can set aside somewhat up to 9 hours to play this game, fucking play it. It's good. I'll be back tomorrow with at least balloons. Tomorrow's Monkey Monday. Pay no attention to the fact that it's Tuna Tuesday. Tomorrow, Monkey Monday. Be excited. Holy shit, the beta ends in 9 hours. Technically, Callie, it's been going on since the 8th, but it was multi-layered. I forget exactly how many days ago, but a few days ago it was open to the public. Follow Mech Break on Twitter and you'll get updates and you'll get to see a bunch of people's paint jobs. Once again, if you want to make a funny paint job on it with your remaining time, you can. And then if you tweet them with, I forget the exact hashtag, I'll get it in a second, you might be one of the lucky ones for them to retweet. I tweeted out this absolute banger after getting the deep green paint job. The deep green paint job that somehow has absolutely no fucking... What the fuck? Show up. There we go. Absolutely no metallic or smoothness rating. I tweeted them Welkin painting to resemble America's greatest hero, Sarge from the Army Men series. There is the Welkin in question. There is the smug green soldier. It's my shitty bit. It's my shitty bit. I'll die on this hill. I think it's funny. I know it's terrible. That's why it's even funnier to me. Okay. Who's on live? Who's online? Alright, go to bed, Grandpa. I'm going to bed. I just need to see who I
Yes,
I have this ingrained
about
rule.
killing myself.
Not that. I have this ingrained rule where I want to make sure that I don't double up on raids to people within a certain time period. The Dash Ducks raid did not count. I could raid Dash Ducks. Oh shit. I could raid Dash Ducks. 10 days ago. Okay. Alright, so though 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people out of options. Oh, I almost dragged the wrong fucking. Oh, I forgot that was still up there. Get down, Sarge Zero. America's greatest fucking plastic man. I also raided Cali recently, though, I feel. Monkey game? Ooh. Oh, no, they
Play some Nintendo. Bone some chicks.
5 Nights at Frederick's. That's where I want to be. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Ooh, RimWorld. Ooh, RimWorld. Ooh, RimWorld. It's been 8 hours. I don't know if they're ending. But we read May. Be nice to Fox. It's their last stream before they move. And then they'll be back in... They move on the 15th, and then they'll be back, I think, within the week. Hi, Smile. Hi, Smile Red. Simple, classic. Thank you, hanging out. I will be back tomorrow around the same time. Midnight my time, 9 p.m. PST. Until then, go get a snack if you're hungry. Go get a sippy of water, maybe with a little bit of minerals. Make sure that you're getting some amount of sleep. Streamer, didn't you stay up for like 28 hours Friday? Shut the fuck up, don't remind me. And most importantly, get the fuck out of my goddamn channel. Get the fuck out of my goddamn house. Fuck you. I don't care that you're bleeding. Get off my lawn.
Do not come.
You've seen the signs. I'll fire first if you show up. I'm gonna fuck up in the overflow room. Okay, I love you all, and get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Go play Mecha Break. You have 9 hours remaining to play Mech Break. Do it, do it, do it. Bye.
You're